Good afternoon, y'all. I'm just on a roll today adding videos. This video is Artisan Journal Prompt 2024, week number 36, and the prompt is yarn, and that is with Life with Patty. So I did the yarn, and let me turn the video down. Now, this is about my youngest daughter. When she started, when she was 13, she learned to spin, knit, and crochet. And she moved away from home, moved out of state, and she left some of her things here. And so I took some examples of the different yarns that she used and attached them to this piece of cardstock here. And she left 2 of her needles, and quite honestly, I don't know if they're knitting or crochet needles. I have no idea, but I put them at the top. And this was a little piece that she had done. I guess she was starting a project that she didn't finish, so I tacked that in there. And I have a sticker here for a spinning wheel. She did have one like this, and then she ended up having this one and another one that was a modern looking spinning wheel. And I used some stickers for the word yarn. Then I have a story here I'm going to read to you. I used some scrapbook paper here and little washi tape. And the background is some scrap paper that I had. And now I'm going to read you this little story or piece of journaling that I wrote out. When my youngest daughter was a month away from her 13th birthday, her granny asked her what she was going to do in the fall. My daughter replied, "I want to shear a sheep and spin the wool." My first thought was, who do I know who owns sheep? A couple of weeks later, my sister, daughter, and I drove to New England, and this was a planned vacation where we stayed for 2 weeks. While in New Hampshire, we stopped in at a yarn store. The owner told us there was a wool day at the Shaker Village in Canterbury, New Hampshire. We decided to go and check it out. We watched a man shear a sheep. My sister asked how much for the whole fleece. She bought it and gave it to my daughter as a birthday gift. We drove around for 5 days with that fleece in a black plastic bag. When we got back home, my daughter began processing that fleece. She cleaned it, carded it, spun the wool into yarn, and made her first shawl. As time went by, she learned to dye wool, sometimes using Kool-Aid and other dyes. She made hats, shawls, a sweater, socks, and mittens. She learned these things from watching YouTube videos. She bought 2 different kinds of spinning wheels, one old-fashioned and the other modern. She used different yarns, including wool, bamboo, and silk. Now that she works and attends college, she doesn't have time for spinning, knitting, and crocheting. Thankfully, I have many of the items she made. So that is my yarn page, and I want to show you something else. Let's see, let me put the, hold on. Okay. She had this, Actually, I think it's plastic. Every time she had a little piece of yarn left over, she put it in this container, and I just love it. I love it as a piece of artwork, you know. But, you know, her hand or her hands have touched all this yarn, different colors, different kinds, and I just thought it was interesting that I'd share it with you. So that's all I have, and now I'm up to date on my artisan journal prompts, and currently this current week is for friends, so I got to come up something with friends. So thank y'all for stopping by. I hope you'll subscribe. I never asked that, but you know, it'd be nice if you did, if you want to. So y'all have a good afternoon, a good evening, a good morning, and remember, someone needs your kindness today. Be kind to someone. Bye.